name's Hayley Cox. Bear with me, I'm going to read this because I'm not very good at remembering stuff. So it's all very important information, but I need to get it over to you. So yeah, I'm going to be reading it to start off with. I wanted to welcome you to the Lotus Group and congratulate you for joining Forever Living. Now, I believe this is one of the best companies to work for in the world. Now, by being invited to this group, you are invited to our growing community support group. What that means is that we are all here helping each other within this community environment. Now, I started with Forever Living only last year, yet I recently decided to create the Lotus Group because I want each and every one of you to begin this new and exciting chapter in your life and supporting you to help you to achieve your goals. I started Forever purely for a little extra cash in the bank at the end of each month, and I saw something in this business opportunity that I really wanted to make the most of. I was working within an equestrian company whose future was looking a little uncertain at the time, and my motivation for my marketing role within that company had waned somewhat. You know, I love marketing, but I think I was just looking for something a bit more for me, but something where I could still kind of have the support. Funnily enough, Forever Living came along. Forever Living also gave me the opportunity to earn what I felt I was worth, and so much more as well. So I started Forever Living around this part-time, and at the time I was also moving house, so it was a bit of a busy time for me. But needless to say, I saw something in Forever that I didn't want to let pass me by. So I'm happy to confidently say that Forever Living is something that I want to turn into my full-time financial way of supporting myself, and I'm very close to that now. Now, I work alongside some fantastic people. They're motivating, inspiring, and really fun. And they're amongst some of the best in the UK at what they do, and some of them are even the best in the world at what they do. So we are so privileged to be part of this team and learn from what they're doing, learn from how they do it. We're all capable of progressing in exactly the same way they have, and so I want to say welcome to this amazing team. It's the fastest growing in the country as well, which we are hugely proud of. So what I want you to do is just grab this opportunity. You know, don't let a single moment get wasted ever again. This group and this team is very different within Forever, and it's a great hub of support and training. Now, other people and other groups outside of our teams have started to look at us and embrace that same format as well. We must be doing something right. So use this as your point of contact, get to know all the other people in the group, and you know, we've got a really interesting selection of people in this team already, so everybody's bringing something unique to this. Get to know everybody, you know, we're all really nice people. So one piece of advice is that Forever and our teams and this group, to name just one, have been running for a very long time, and no doubt you've got a lot of questions, all very valid because it's a brand new business for you. So what I would suggest you do when you've got a question, just have a look through the files on this page. If you've taken the opportunity to get involved with Google Documents, Google Drive, if your upline has shown you that, have a look through there to start off with before you start asking your questions. There's a lot of information in there, and it's very likely that your question will be answered. So check the files. It's at the top of the screen on the Facebook page. I think it's probably about here, if that's the right way around. It might be here. There's a little search bar, and say for example you wanted to learn about eczema, mud fever for horses, whatever it is. How do I find this information? Type it in there, and then a list will come up in the Facebook group that will bring up any conversation, any comment, any document relating to that, and your question might be answered. But if it's not, don't worry. You'll just ask your upline. Whoever your upline is, ask them the question if you can't find it in there, and if they can't answer the question, they'll ask their upline. Also, something I'd like to ask is whenever new members are welcome to the group, say hello. When you were welcome to the group and invited and you first came on the page, you'd have had people coming to say hi to you. So remember how that felt. You felt really part of it. So make sure you do the same for the new members as well. But also, don't forget as well, you've got a voice. You're bringing something completely unique to this group. So make sure you're getting your voice heard. You know, if you've got something to say, say it. If you've got some advice to offer, offer it. We've all got something really unique, and we're all new to this at some point as well. So even if you're new, feel free to get involved. Feel free to offer your advice if you think you've got something that you'd want to contribute. You know, new members offering advice to other new members, it gives new people kind of confidence that, you know, anybody's part of this and anybody is really part of this fantastic group together. So remember, we're really helpful. It's the community, and it's nice to hear from new people as well. So if there's something that you don't feel you can offer as an advice, then there'll be more technically kind of experienced distributors that will eventually then kind of put their opinion in there as well, and hopefully we get a broad spectrum of advice across the entire group. So once again, congratulations and welcome to our group. Treat this as a business. Remember, if you don't actually work at your business, it's not going to grow. All you need to do is that small regular activity every single day. Is it a couple of hours a day you've committed to, or is it a couple of hours a week? Whatever it is, like a plant, if you plant that little seed, which is what you've done now, you've come to the group, you've been started your new business, you've just got to water it every day. You might not see the activity straight away, but it's starting to happen. Miracles are growing under that soil. As soon as you continually water that plant, water that seed of ambition that you've had by joining this group, by joining Forever Living, it's going to blossom into what you want it to blossom. It's going to snowball. It's going to start to grow bigger and bigger until you reach those goals, and then you get bigger goals. But if you treat it like a hobby, it's going to become an expensive hobby. So you don't want it costing you. You want it making you money. So all you got to do, exactly as you probably had with your manager or your upline, talk to people. Just those few hours a day or week, whatever it is you've committed to, about the product, about the business. Educate people, assist them in understanding what it is you do. How do you help other people? How do you help animals? Where your passion lies, what do you do? And using the training online and through your upline, you'll become confident in how to do this even more effectively than maybe you're doing already. Now remember, doctors don't become doctors overnight. They go to school, they go to college, they go to uni to learn their profession, and that's what you've got to do. You've got to learn how to do this effectively. You need to be a professional at network marketing, and then you'll be as successful as you want to be, as successful as you can commit to, brilliantly achieving your goals every single step of the way. So use the files within the group, find the answers, and if you do anything that you feel that works for you, share it with everybody else, because it's great to hear how things are fantastic for you and how they might work for other people. And after all, that's the only reason that network marketing has been successful over the years, and that's the reason that we as a team are so successful, because we share what works with everybody else. So thank you so much again for joining this group, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. I'm Hayley Cox, I'm the owner of Lotus Group, and we are a fantastic community here today for you. Speak